What's up? We're back, and we are waiting for the market to open in about 30 seconds. Today, the Fed's speaking. I think it's going to be 40 minutes until they speak, but we're going to see where the market opens. We're going to see how it does when the Fed speaks. I took a overnight for SPY on a put. Let's see what it opens at. Not bad. I might just try and get green on it since I'm not really yeah, I might just try and take some money from it just because I was pretty worried about it and I was actually down like $100. So there we go. I just went green on it and we're just going to we're going to call that a win. The put won. Um that's that. I was really worried about it actually cuz I actually took the put here. If you can see where my crosshairs, I took it here, and the market went way higher, and I was like, okay, it's got to break this trend line and come down, and the next support is actually this level here. So we'll see. We'll see how it acts. I mean, we'll just kind of let it do its thing for right now. And in the meantime, I mean, we're just gonna hang out until the Fed speaks. So let me fix something real quick. Yeah, that's good. Okay, just stuff in my computer. So we broke the trend line, and it's kind of rejecting off that support there. And I'm glad I got filled, at the brim. I literally got filled at the brim there. So that was good. I got the max reward on that for right now. I did. I guess that candle just turned green. But we're gonna see. I mean, as you can see, the free market. I mean, this thing opened fine, and then it just shot down. Don't know why. Let's look at the news. He's basically saying there's no said we need more jobs. Basically what he said. Basically said we need more jobs. Already. Oh, Fed already spoke. He already did. Dang. Well, that's fine. We can always enter back in the puts. We could enter back in, right? But for right now, we'll just see. We'll just Watch and learn. I'm thinking it's gonna bounce up and still be a call. That's just what I'm thinking. The only reason why I wanted that put was because of what it was looking like towards the end of the day. And it had to break the trend line sometime, you know. And either it went sideways and held, and then it broke to the upside and broke this nice, strong resistance here. As you can see, we got a nice resistance here, you know. So that was something that was pretty important. If it was going to hold and break above that, then ultimately we'd be getting pretty close to this top trend line here. Let's actually adjust that. Hold on. Yeah, something like that. We'd be getting pretty close there to that trend line. If we broke above it, you know, we could start seeing the move back up, and then we're no longer in Bear County. But as of right now, we're in Bear County. We're still in Bear County. We kind of got to break that trend to be out of Bear County. And I mean, there's different, you know, trends here. We got different ones. That's one that's worth watching there. I'll actually put that on a higher time frame. Can't really see any of these. But I will actually put that on a higher time frame too. Like that. And we'll lock that in. Because we got that kind of trend line there. We definitely can see a bounce from that. Let's go back. As you see, that's kind of the reason why we even bounced at this area. Oop, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's doing all types of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of the reason why we bounced at this area anyways. So, that's good. Come on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So definitely have some ways to go. But I am expecting that bounce there to go up through the trend line. But when is that gonna happen? I don't know. I mean, the Fed already spoke. I think he's speaking right now. I'm actually gonna pull it up. Yeah, he's still speaking right now. Just looking at the volume from different time frames right now. Yeah, so starting to see some kind of rejection off the bottom. We're getting some kind of bounce going on here. We're talking about crypto right now. I'm actually gonna pull up the crypto market. He just called it a speculative asset. And that's all it is. It's basically what he said. Wow, we just bounced hard on SPY. Yeah, really big bounce there. Yeah, nice bounce there. I mean, that's looking like put season. Unless news tells me otherwise. It says jobless claims dropped to lowest since May. Bitcoin just bounced green. We're kind of getting some rejection off that trend line there. I might look to grab a put. Some pretty cheap ones. I'm gonna take a 390 though. That's a pretty big move there. I'm actually gonna take the put. See if I can get filled. And I got it. And I'm gonna add as I start going green here. Put another in. And I'm gonna put one more in. Cool, so I got 3 right now. Start getting ready to toss them as we see rejection, and we'll see different things that are gonna start keeping it from going down, and I'll reduce risk here as we get a newer low by taking one off the table. There we go. I'm gonna take one there. And we'll do one more if we see it even lower low. Yeah, we're getting close there, so I'll take one more. And I'm actually gonna market this last one just because we're getting close to my break even. And I didn't get filled on that second last one there. I didn't get filled. I hit it at the ass, so I'm kind of waiting on it to go back down again. Otherwise, I'm gonna hit it at the market. Yeah, we are bouncing up. See if it rejects off this trend line or what it does. Coming back down here. I'm getting rejection. Just watching it kind of test this trend line up here. I might have taken the put a little bit too early there, or sorry, I didn't cover quick enough. I should have hurried up and got out of them. I'm just watching it reject off the trend line. I don't know if it's gonna go higher. I mean, it's pretty volatile right now. It could, but the chances are is that it's gonna, come back down and do the same thing as that previous candle, that red candle, and have a nice drop, and I'll be able to get green again. Right now, I'm still sitting at 10% red on this one last share, or this one last contract. Sorry. I might market it if it comes down. Just You know, because I'm not sure how fast it'll bounce if we get a good you know, if we get a good drop. I want to see a nice drop. It's already came down a, you know, almost $1 from that trend line up there. Here's a drop. And it's pretty weak, I will say, since it rejected off that trend line again. Keeps getting, it looks like it keeps getting shut down higher, and you know, we keep hitting the bid. It's still looking weak, but I'm gonna be careful here. I might actually have to cut it red. Okay, so they're taking a break speaking right now. Want to see what the market does. I might have to cut it red. I mean, it's kind of holding. Look at that rejection off the trend line again. Still being weary, and you know, I don't want to cut it red, especially if it keeps showing this weakness off that trend line. That means that it's consolidating here, and we could break down. I think so, but you know, I don't want to be blinded, and you know, it's volatile right now. It could definitely break to the upside. I want to be careful. Maybe I can still get green on it. Yeah, it looks as if it keeps getting shut down. What is the 1 minute saying? I mean, yeah, it's still kind of getting shut down. I mean, we got some kind of trend line here like that. Still kind of getting shut down. I mean, it's popping up here. I'm gonna just go ahead and market it, and I'm gonna take that L. I'm still green on the day, but That was not the right move. Calling puts on that second one. Actually, it wasn't the right move holding that last one. I probably should have went ahead and marketed both. Um, just because, I mean, it just seems like it was kind of having higher lows here, higher lows into this, ultimately this resistance. And yeah, should have definitely done that. But hey, we're still green. We still got money in the bank. We still had a successful win from this morning. That put was a win. I was actually pretty worried about that. It was gonna be a huge loss again, but it's okay. I mean, it came out good. I gotta stop overnight swinging shit. I mean, it just is not my forte. I only be swinging it because things don't turn out how it is for the amount of time that I expect it, and I'm really still expecting it to turn out how it is. So I hold it because I think it's still going down, and I get lucky sometimes. But really it. So whether or not calls or puts are the thing right now, I don't know. I'm just gonna be jumping back and forth. It looks like right now. Um, to be honest, I'm still in the put side just because of that huge rejection there. I mean, that's still looking like put city, and I might try another trade here, which I'm actually getting ready to set it up right now. But I wanted to break this trend line, and I want to see definite downside before I do it, and I'll take it. Yeah, we were right on the puts earlier. Just we needed to cut them quicker. I didn't cut them quick enough. Let's see if it breaks this trend line. What it does. Still haven't taken any yet. I'm really waiting for the break. The volume is definitely weird right now. I think uh I think we can see it come back down. And it looks like it kind of filled the gap there, so we might come back down, I'm thinking, since we just filled the gap. So let's see. I got the puts loaded, ready to shoot. Still waiting to see when it breaks this trend line. I don't know. The longer it holds and makes these higher lows, the more bullish it is. So we'll see. But really, I think the question right now is whether or not it's going to fill that gap and go down to the downside, or hold for the rest of the day and have a bullish move. That's the real question right now. I think if there's downside, I don't think it's gonna, we'll see any bullish move today. But if it holds pretty strong, we could definitely see a bullish move. Just because I mean the news is so bad, like the Fed keeps saying things about the economy, you know, jobs are, we got too many jobs open. We not enough people coming into jobs. And he said they don't want to narrow the mandate, so they're thinking of hiking rates. So what does that mean for the economy? It's all it is. What does that mean for the market? What does that mean for the economy? And I think we're getting close to some puts here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and grab it. All right. If I can get it. Modify. Come on. Got it. And now we'll just focus on adding as it comes down. I think we should have a pretty good downside. I'm gonna add one there. Adding another. And I might add one as it comes back up to this trend line. Like there. Cool. I'm in, and we're gonna now consider exits. So we're gonna see if we can get a new low. I'm just gonna start marketing orders right now. Actually, no, because we just started the downside. So I'm gonna take one at the ask here. If we can go lower, I'll take another at the ask. But I'm gonna start covering some more risk. I'm gonna take one at the market there. So I only got half my position right now. If it tries to come back up, I am gonna keep marketing orders. Nice. Okay, going back to the ask. Taking one there. This last one I'm gonna get ready to market here if I can grab it. I want to see it go down pretty good. And I'm actually gonna put my stop loss above this candle. So if we start to make a high above this candle, I'm gonna get out. But until then, I'm gonna wait and see how far we can go. I like to make my target probably around this area here. Where's my rectangle? Around this area, I'm gonna make my target. Getting close. Still waiting, gonna see if it's gonna hit my stop loss or not, which is above that high of this candle we're at right now in our 3 minute. We barely hit our target though. I mean, it was right there, but I still want it to go lower. I think there's still downside. Keeps getting shut down lower. Oh, there goes higher highs on it. On that, just made a new high on that candle. And I'm stopping out here. Cool, so I still got a little bit of money on that, but basically broke even on that last contract. The previous two, though, we did make pretty good money, so that's good. And I think that's it. I think I'm gonna keep watching the market, but I think that's it for the video. We'll just roll with that and see how that goes. I want to say something how my moving averages act. Yeah. I'm just kind of done with indicators. I mean, it just doesn't really do it for me. I mean, it all looks good in hindsight, that's just what I'm slowly finding out. All the indicators look good in hindsight. So I'm trying to only use trend lines and support and resistance, volume, and that's about it. Time and sales. That's really it. I mean, big bounce. Look at that bounce. I mean, I'm glad I decided to stop out there instead of add. A lot of people like to average down. I've made it a goal. Right, wrote it down, wrote it on my computer. Never average down, and that'll help me. It really helps me because let me turn that stuff down. The Fed speaking is kind of, or whatever. It's not the Fed. It's like the Yahoo finance people talking. But anyways, I mean, a lot of people like to average down, and I understand, but at the same time, it's very difficult for me, especially to add to a losing position and still be psychologically safe. What does psychologically safe mean? It means that so you have a certain amount of capital in your psyche, right? That you can handle per day. Like the other day, um, I took a huge loss because one of the contracts just lost a lot of value over the swing, and it opened, and I saw, wow, that's a big loss. So you know what? Probably shouldn't trade today. So because I was just psychologically, you know, ruined from that. So what does that mean? Every time that you average down and you're damaging your psyche, it basically means that you're not afraid to just, I mean, you're afraid to just take the loss, and you're afraid to be wrong. That's kind of what I'm seeing with averaging down. Now, if you're holding a position for a very long time, averaging down can be a good thing, right? It's not saying don't average down. Um, I'm saying never average down for intraday, right? You'd probably do not want to average down for intraday. That means that you're not as accurate in your entries as you are, and if you're not accurate, you should get out and get back in. And I understand if you can't do that because of your amount of day trades. I also understand that, but averaging down is like it's ever since I stopped averaging down, I've noticed the amount of more capital in my psyche I have. You know, I have a lot more energy and ability to sit here and take the market, especially when you take the loss. You got to take the loss, you know? I, I don't know how to say it. You just have to take the loss. Because if you don't take the loss and you keep saying you're right. That's why I like options, because options doesn't care. You can't keep averaging down. You know, there's time decay, and maybe that's why it works good for me, because it actually it enforces that, really, to help you not average down. Um, Rather than if you're just taking shares, you know, you could, oh, I'll swing it, oh, I'll end up swinging it, you know. So it's a bit more difficult to do it if there's an expiration. So just saw another trend pop up here, and we're gonna see what happens. But as of right now, I think I'm good on the video and the recording. I'm good with the money. I've almost made 10%, but not quite. It's more like 7 or something like that. But yeah, pretty good overall. We've consistently made about 10%, give or take, the past 3 days, I think. Or definitely yesterday we made 10%, and today we made 10%. But we've been, you know, we've been slowly growing the account. We took a big loss a few days ago, so we've been trying to regain that, and we've been consistent with that. I really was gonna hate to take a big loss again today. I was gonna have to take a break and be like, wow, whew, it sucks. But anyways, that's enough chatting for now. Thanks for watching the video. Yo, I don't have many people that watch the videos, you know, and that's just especially because A, my videos aren't that entertaining. B, I haven't been doing this for long enough. And C, I'm just like not that great of a trader. If I was an amazing trader, you know, word would get around, people start watching the videos, but not that great, right? So, or, you know, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's just not as entertaining. And maybe I'm the best trader in the world. But anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.